Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, we have been following the impeachment process that has been going on in the Senate against the Kericho governor. And yesterday, the Senate finally did vote, and after the voting, it favored the Kericho senator, and the impeachment flopped. From the county assembly, it passed. Now in the Senate here, where it is now final, it failed. With that, before the voting, I don't know if you noticed something, the Kericho Senator Cheriot spoke and they complained about the systematic corruption in Kericho County. Of course, we shared that information here. Again, we've heard a lot of things where the roofing was claimed to have been replaced, but if you look at it, there was nothing. So indeed, yes, there was corruption. But my focus was on his statement before the voting, which actually tells that there was something he knew before the senators vote, that people maybe have been whipped to vote in a certain way. For me, after listening to him, I knew this is going to favor the governor. This is what he said. I want to tell you today that by bad luck, if you escape the Senate today, you will not escape the next trap that the people of Kericho have laid for you. How do you see that statement? Was there something that Senator Cheriot knew about how the senators are going to vote?
That even when you have decided on a matter, at least, at the very least, respect the work of professionals. It is not fair, Mr. Speaker, some of the comments that have been made about an innocent gentleman who was just seated on his desk doing his work yesterday afternoon. It is us who invited him to come to this house. That gentleman, Mr. Speaker, had no business coming here. How can we invite a gentleman to this house, Mr.
Senator
Speaker?
Hazana, you're disorderly. Proceed.
Mr. Speaker, I'm about to conclude, so I want to plead that my colleagues listen to me. I want to register the appreciation of the people of Kericho to this gentleman who gave us the green light and assured us that what the assembly did is right. Not because I have anything against the governor, Mr. Speaker. This gentleman is somebody I know very well. This gentleman, Mr. Speaker, is a governor duly elected. But I wanted to listen to the things that the MCAs have alleged. Today, as I stand here, Mr. Speaker, I will go home. I don't know how members will vote. I want to plead with you, Mr. Speaker, not the Speaker actually, with you colleague members, that allow us the opportunity, at least so that the people of Kericho can know what exactly the Senate of the Republic of Kenya thinks on all the issues that the county assembly has brought before you. Do you want to tell me, leaders, that you are surely going home convinced that the county assembly has not been able to prove beyond reasonable doubt that there is systemic corruption in the county government of Kericho? Mr. Speaker, unfortunately, or fortunately, we may never get to that particular point if this motion doesn't carry the favor of members. But I want to tell the people of Kericho, speaking from this house, that justice you will get by any means necessary. It can be from this house, Mr. Speaker, or, Mr. Speaker, through other agencies constitutionally charged, Mr. Speaker, to ensure, Mr. Speaker, that when public funds are pilfered and looted, Mr. Speaker, they are recovered. There are companies that have been named here. There are individual directors, Mr. Speaker, that own those companies. They are directors of those institutions, Mr. Speaker, in the public institution that is the county government of Kericho, who engage in those exercises, Mr. Speaker. We want to tell you that by bad luck, if you escape the Senate today, you will not escape the next trap that the people of Kericho have laid for you. I thank you and rest my case.
Now, Senator Boni.
Now, I want us to continue with the final discussion. But before we continue with our discussion, I have a quick and humble request for those who are watching the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Now, I've been running a program here to try and raise funds to support the church, the youth in the church, to get some instruments in the church. I managed to get them a piano, but there are other instruments that they need to accompany with this one. So, kwa kulemewa, niliona nikuje niwaombe as my supporters, subscribers, and Kenyans at large, to support me with whatever you can afford in order for us to be able to support this youth in the church so that they can have the system and focus in things that are positive rather than engaging in other issues kama mihadarati huko. So if you're in a position to support, you can send in your support through my M-Pesa number, which I will deliver, 0708 34 0092. The name is Charles Inangungwa. 0708 34 0092. And I can say this, if there is anyone who has an amp mixer or a speaker and you are willing that you can also support, unaweza tuma tu. Unaweza reach out to me also through the same number, na unaweza tuma, inaweza saidia. Tutakuwa tumemaliza mambo ya kusema maybe we are raising funds to support them. So unaweza kuwa uko na amp mixer or you are thinking just to buy and send. You can as well do that. You will be blessed in a big way in that manner. Thank you so much. And let us go back to our discussion. Senator Cheriot was really trying to appeal to the people of Kericho. And you heard him saying that, I want to tell the people of Kericho, if I quote him, that justice we will get by any means necessary. It can be in this house or through other agencies. That tells you that Senator Cheriot has interest in fighting this war to the latter. He's interested in using every means possible. And this one is to tell the governor that this war is not yet over. Cheriot might push using other means together with the MCs who are impeaching him so that the governor is subjected to the rule of law. Anaweza enda kotini, anaweza amua kutumia EACC, anaweza amua kutumia DCI, na hiyo ndio njia ya court in order to push for this agenda. So huenda ajipate pia ako kotini. But now with all this, yes, kuna case to answer here. But there are other emerging issues as we ask, how did the governors that resorted to voting, not the governors, actually senators, in favor of this governor? They have claimed the issue of procedure, the process of impeachment that was not followed to the latter. Now we are getting other issues of the Supremacy war in the Kalenjin nation. There is RUTO in power, and RUTO will be exiting the active politics. Who next? Uhuru alikuwa na hayuko. Kuna watu wanajaribu, na mmeona Gachagua amekuja kabisa and is reclaiming that supremacy. Now in Rift Valley, this has also started. There are people who are also pushing toward that. And then you see Kipchumba Murkomen's name popping up. People like Cheriot want to challenge Kipchumba Murkomen. Tuko na Governor Sang huyu wa Nandi pia, and he was interested so much in that. Akina Oscar Sudi ni masomo tu inawafungia. So we have Cheriot here. We have Kipchumba Murkomen here. We have Sang, who is serving second term, who was actually the youngest governor. With this supremacy war, there are allegations that Kipchumba Murkomen, CS for Interior, his hand was involved in this impeachment. And he was on the side of the governor. That he wants this governor to be there. And in the future, he will remember him, that he really served him. The other team is pushing for impeachment of this governor. Now, with the support of having the deputy governor taking over, that in the future he will remember it's Aaron Cheriot who pushed for this. And therefore, you start garnering that support. Kipchumba Murkomen anatoka Elgeyo Marakwet huko kwa KU. Huyu mwingine ako hapa Cheriot, that's Nandi. So kuna Nandi na kuna Cheriot, hawa ni wa Nandi hapa. They're trying to get that. Now, you look at that war, at the end of the day, those who suffers the most ni mwananchi wa kawaida ambaye ako hapa chini kwa ground. Because then it has turned into political. But the interest of the people was their money to be accounted for what it has done. So it is changing from the issue of accountability into a supremacy war. Sasa ni Nyazi inaumia. Farasi wanapigana, Nyazi ndio inayoumia. So with all this, there are a lot of issues here, whereby now people have to understand, especially those from Rift Valley, what is going on. Did they really got justice? And is our Senate House independent or being controlled? Very many questions. For Aaron Cheriot, he might have thought of, the Senate will look at the mistakes and the evidence and make a decision, forgetting that they can also be compromised. So he did not lobby seriously. He discovered at the last minute when Kipchumba Murkomen came in, according to the allegations. I don't know if you see, but please let us meet in the comment section to continue with our discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.